Welcome to Q&A Selling Online, with answers to questions about creating an online empire, promoting products, or building a brand. Your host, private label and e-commerce entrepreneur, Quinn Amorm.
Welcome back, my friends. This is Quinn. You are listening to the QA Selling Online, the podcast about Amazon FBA. Today, I have a quick story to tell you about what happened to me during an interview. I was being interviewed for another show, and this was a show where we had the cameras on, and it was for creativity show. Now, before we were on the air, I was warned that the show, although it wasn't live, the show was going to be unedited. So be careful with what you say, be careful with your language, and the show is not going to be edited. So whatever you say is going to be broadcasted. And okay, no problem. 10 minutes into that interview, my 2-year-old boy walks in front of the camera holding a 6-pack of toilet paper, and he's so excited. He comes in and he says, look, Daddy, look. It's bum paper. Look at the bum paper. He was so excited. I was trying to control myself to not laugh. At the same time, I was trying to, push him away. So, so that happened. And of course, the host told me, so we, just so you know, we're not editing that out. It was kind of funny too. So it's staying in there. So there you go. That is it. Now, when it comes to Amazon, I had a question come to me on Facebook by James, and James had a question that is really, really good. Normally, I hear a lot of people say, oh, that's a great question. Sometimes it's not even a great question, but this one is something that not only had never been asked this before. To be honest, I never really thought about it too much. And I guess James did some tests using one of the tools out there. And from what he could see, he was getting a lot of sales, and his keyword ranking was not changing. So he figured, the question was, if I thought that there was a way that people could buy products without doing a search. So one of the things I thought of right away was, if a buyer goes to Amazon.com, they go into a specific category, then they go into subcategory, and they never type in anything. They don't type in anything in the search bar. They actually randomly go looking for something. I don't know. I have never done that before. I never did that kind of approach as a buyer, going looking for something without typing anything. I always type something. So that was a little bit of eye-opener that maybe there are people out there that do that. But the main point that I could think of is, for example, subscribe and save. So people that are signed up to your subscribe and save, if you do have such thing, those people do not have to go to Amazon. They don't even need to log in to get their subscription. Now, if you do have subscribe and save, that's one of the things that when I told it to James, he didn't know where to find it. He had subscribe and save. He didn't know where to find it. Now, there's a slick way to go there through reports under fulfillment. And then on your left side, you're going to see a couple options. And under sales, the second option is subscribe and save. And then there's a slick way to get there. But if you want an easy way, when you're in Seller Central, you are at sellercentral.amazon.com. All you have to do is put /FBA/programs. When you're in programs, this is going to give you every single program that you are signed up for on Amazon, right? So you're going to get, I don't know if you ever checked this before, but it's sellercentral.amazon.com /FBA/programs. Now, all the programs show up here. The ones that you are signed up for, let's say if you are signed up for subscribe and save, it's going to show up there. In my case, I'm looking at it right now, subscribe and save. I have 8 eligible products that are not signed up for subscribe and save. And I have a good reason for why I do not have them in there. And it's because these are going to be discontinued. And then I have 35 products enrolled in the subscribe and save. And then below that, you can see a bunch of the programs like Small and Light, Global Shipping Services, and all that stuff that you can sign up to or check it out right here. Now, this particular episode here, I'm talking about subscribe and save. So if you have subscribe and save, you can click on it right here. It's going to open the page where you have all your products lined up. Now, in this page, there is something depending on if you've ever been to this page, wherever you left it is where the page is going to reopen. So there's two options that this page can show you. One is products that are eligible to be enrolled but are not. And of course, the option to manage the products that are enrolled. So if you are looking at this page, and I guess if you are driving, you can check this out. I'll put a link to this on the show notes. And or you can just save this episode when you're done listening to it. Don't delete it. And then you can rehear it again and check out where to find this. And if you already know where to find it, then just go straight there. Now, under enrolled products, and like I said, I have 8 products here that I am allowed to enroll, but are not enrolled yet. Actually, one of those I am going to enroll right now as we speak, because one of them, I do want it in there. And I am going to give people a 10% option if they if they subscribe to my subscribe and save. Now, you have the option to give people 5% discount or a 10% discount. This one, because this is a $100 bundle that I have, of course, $99, I am going to give them a 10% option. And then up top, I'm going to add products, and you have successfully added the product. And that is it. It is done. Now, to go to the point of James's question, do people buy your product without searching for it? When you go here into the managed products, I look at my products and I can see, for example, I have this product that has 1,305 units. 152 people are subscribed to it, and they are getting a 5% discount. The next one, I have 740 units in stock. 146 people are subscribed to it, and they're getting a 5% discount. Then 118 people are subscribed to this product, 5% discount. I only have 323 units. So anyway, looking at my situation here, I have about 1,200 subscribers in total for my products. Most of these products have 28 units, right? Some are 28 units, 28 servings, whatever you want to call them. And most of those are going to last exactly 28 days. That's the way they were designed to last 28 days. So some have 60. You got to take 2 per day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. The other ones have 28. You take 1 a day. So most of my products are going to run out within 1 month, meaning every month I can get 1,200, 1,250, whatever it is, automatic buys to my products without anybody doing a search. Now, what that means is even if I lost all my rankings today, for whatever reason, I would still get next month close to the 1,200 sales, because not everybody gets them all the time, and some people don't have it recurring every month. They could have every 2 months. But let's say out of those 1,200, I could get 1,000 sales next month, even if I did not have rankings. And none of these people are going to search for my brand. None of them are going to search for the keywords that I want. So these are just automatic. And that is one of the things that comes to James's point, and I had never thought of before. There are accounts that are a lot bigger than mine, and they have thousands and thousands of subscribers that are buying their product automatically. And from what I know, this has not been tested. There's no ranking that goes to this. Of course, I hate to say things that are not tested. I did not test this because there is no way that I can actually test this. So that's why it is untested. I believe there is no ranking towards this. If anybody listening to this knows, and if you have done research about this, feel free to contact me and let me know here. Just go to QASellingOnline.com and hit the contact form, and it will be sent to me. So check it out. For those of you that are listening, James, if you are listening, here you go. Here's your answer. Although, I already talked to you on Facebook. For all of you that are listening, thank you very much. I really appreciate you listening. If there is anything like this, question that you have thought of that you had never heard anybody else ask before, I would love to try to answer it, because some of the things like this one, I had never thought of this before. So I actually had to go look into it and think about it. And I love things that get me thinking. So I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Remember, start grateful, stay positive, and always profit.